Vasiliy Lomachenko dominates George Kambosos Jr. Let's talk about it. This is Power Grind Sports, the ultimate destination for sports fans. So listen, whether you're a diehard fan or a casual watcher, I'm telling you, we here, we energized, we motivated, giving you the latest news, analysis, and insights from the world of sports, from football, basketball, baseball, to boxing, and everything in between. I'm telling you, we got you covered. This is what's hot in the world of sports, encouraging you to turn your dedication into domination, giving positive energy, information in hip hop and sports entertainment. I'm telling you, man, listen up. When I say sheer domination, that is what it was. Vasiliy Lomachenko had an awesome victory over George Kambosos in the 11th round, and he clinched the IBF lightweight title. And man, when I tell you, this was a great, remarkable performance, and he has been elevated into a 4-time world champion across 3 weight classes. Did you hear that? Man, he's already known as the greatest amateur boxer, and now he's doing this. I'm telling you, historic right now. You got what I'm saying? He is a Ukrainian who is just really blazing it right now. He's going to instantly go into the Hall of Fame because he's the only Ukrainian boxer that has ever done the things that he is doing at this present moment. Now, he is coming off of a long hiatus. He fought Devin the Dream Haney. He took a loss, but he did not let that loss define who he was. It was a very awesome performance by both individuals, but Devin the Dream Haney edged him out. But when he bounced back, I'm telling you, Vasiliy Lomachenko's bounce back is like he's jumping on a trampoline right now. You got what I'm saying? Now, despite a great effort from George Ferocious Kambosos, look, man, Lomachenko, his precision, his skills, they were so evident throughout the bout. I'm talking about from the first round to when they stopped it in the 11th. You got what I'm saying? Now, Vasiliy Lomachenko was like 36 years old. But guess what he did to George Kambosos? He controlled and dictated the pace. He outclassed George Kambosos in every single round from what I could see with my eye. Now, I may not have good vision, but from what I could see, every single round, Vasiliy Lomachenko, man, he showed you why he was called the Matrix. He showed you why he was called high tech, because every single round, it was a decisive moment for Vasiliy Lomachenko. Now, like I said, in the 11th round, Lomachenko dropped Kambosos with a series of devastating body shots. I'm talking about devastating body shots. When I saw that white towel flying in the ring, I said, oh my goodness, Lomachenko has stopped George Kambosos. This is crazy right here. You got what I'm saying? Hey, it just is what it is. It was just a great, dominant performance by Vasiliy Lomachenko. Now, I don't know what's next for Vasiliy High-Tech Lomachenko, but it's a lot of rumors out on the internet right now. What do you think is next for Vasiliy Lomachenko? Now, Lomachenko, he was reflecting on his strategy, right? And he expressed a lot of satisfaction with his ability to adapt to George Kambosos and really capitalize on openings. Now, I was looking at the CompuBox punch statistics, and when I tell you, they were revealing that Lomachenko had 175 to 40 advantage in punches landed against George Ferocious Kambosos. Now, when I tell you this is a masterpiece performance, a masterclass performance by Vasiliy High-Tech Lomachenko. Now, they were in RAC Arena in Perth in Australia. It was so many people. I'm talking about like 15,000 plus people. It was crazy, man. I was really amazed. Just looking at this, I was like, what? But like I said, Right now, people are on social media and they are arguing about who Vasiliy Lomachenko is going to fight next. Is it going to be Shakur Stevenson? If it's going to be Tank Davis? Now, he didn't really address it directly because, you know, Lomachenko, he don't really talk direct. You got what I'm saying? You just don't be really knowing what he gonna say, you know what I'm saying? But he kind of addressed the speculation about who his next opponent would be, because he responded to a tweet from Gervonta Tank Davis during the fight, hinting at a potential showdown with Vasiliy Lomachenko and Tank Davis. You got what I'm saying? He was hinting at that. You got what I'm saying? But, you know, who knows? Now, I'm certain that Lomachenko knows that Gervonta Tank Davis is definitely a challenge. But what we have seen from Vasiliy Lomachenko is that, listen, he has a willingness in his mind to face any opposition. It does not matter who it is. He will face you. He will fight you. He does not have any fear. You got what I'm saying? And that just basically reaffirms his reputation as a fighter that is completely unafraid to accept any fate. Do you understand what I'm saying? He's not turning nothing down. So look, if you feel like it's going to be a tough matchup, then guess what? It's okay. You got what I'm saying? Now, the match between Lomachenko and George Kambosos, this was a pivotal fight because it was as if one has to leave boxing and the other is getting ready to be elevated in boxing. So for George Kambosos, man, when I tell you this defeat right here, oh man, it's heart-wrenching because it's a setback. And it's not just any type of setback. It is a major setback because it is a major upset victory in the mind of George Kambosos. You got what I'm saying? Like, this took his confidence. So I don't know if George Kambosos is going to be able to fight his way back into the limelight of his mind. You know, because sometimes when you go through a defeat like this, oh man, and he had no excuses. He was like, look, man, the better man won. Hey, I gave it all I could give. But when his corner threw in that towel, man, that has to feel just horrible. You got what I'm saying? So, hey, it just is what it is. Lomachenko is going to be savoring this win over George Kambosos. And I don't know what lies ahead for the Ukrainian champion. I know he's going to step it up to challenge individuals because everybody is gunning for him now. You know, now that he got this title, everybody is gonna be gunning for him. Now, for George Kambosos, it was an awesome victory over Teofimo Lopez that put him in this space. You got what I'm saying? Now, he fell short against Lomachenko, but he displayed resilience. He's a great sportsman. You know, and like I said, I always give George Kambosos, the new version of George Kambosos, a lot of respect because he acknowledges the ability of his opponent. He acknowledged Lomachenko's greatness and he expressed his determination to bounce back. So he got resilience, he got belief in himself, he got the determination to bounce back. And a lot of individuals, when they take a loss, especially in the social media realm of taking a loss. See, back in the day, people could take a loss and it was nothing. But now, as soon as a fighter takes a loss, social media says, hey, you're trash, you're a bum, you're garbage, you're not that skillful, you got exposed, you got this, you got that. Everybody on the social media, they'll say everything on the earth that's negative about you, all because you took a loss. It seems as if nobody wants to feel like, you know, it's okay that styles make fights and everybody's not gonna win everything, but it don't take no it doesn't damage you or lessen you just because you took a loss, because this is the fight game. Only in the new world of boxing will people say that you are less just because you took a loss. It's nothing wrong with getting into that ring and not being able to defeat the opponent as long as you gave it your all. But a lot of times people don't have the motivation, the discipline, determination, and the willingness and the drive to give it their all. But if you gave it your all and you came up short, it's okay. You go back to the lab, you go back to the gym, you work on all your weaknesses, and you come back bigger, better, stronger, smarter. You feel what I'm saying? But like I said, only now in today's time do people say, oh man, since you lost, oh, get out of here, you're nothing. It's wrong. It's damaging to the sport of boxing. So I need you to really support boxing. You feel what I'm saying? But man, shouts out to Vasiliy Lomachenko for his victory over George Kambosos Jr, grabbing the IBF lightweight title, and this solidifies his status as a 4-time world champion. He had a masterful performance. Lomachenko outclassed Kambosos. He demonstrated a lot of ring IQ, major skills in that ring, and despite the defeat, Kambosos is still resilient and he is still vowing to continue on his journey in this sport of boxing, and you gotta love that. You feel what I'm saying? So man, shouts out to both of those warriors, you know. And what I will say is that Lomachenko's triumph is a testament to the power of perseverance and dedication in this sport of boxing. And we know that Bob Arum really loves Lomachenko, so Top Rank was very, very happy about this victory right here. Now, Vasiliy Lomachenko, his journey is marked by a lot of setbacks and a lot of victories, and it should serve to the world as a inspiration for athletes who are trying to come up. You know, so if you're an aspiring athlete anywhere all over the planet, you should be able to look at what Vasiliy Lomachenko has accomplished, and you can just see, you know, that motivation, that discipline, that determination, that perseverance. Man, you look at his journey and you should really be admired. You got what I'm saying? Like, man, this is awesome. I can really admire that, and I can really try to look up to that individual and follow his boxing path. You got what I'm saying? Because it's a great boxing example. And in the face of challenges, I want you to remember to stay focused. You got to focus on your goals. You got to understand that you got to be flexible. So you have to have the ability to adapt to adversity. And when you are in this adaptation period, understand that you got to have determination and resilience, because things are not always going to go how you want them to go. But just like Lomachenko, you embrace every single opportunity to showcase your skills, and you never shy away from competition, and you have unwavering commitment. And the reason why I say that is because that you can achieve. And the reason why I know you can achieve, because you were born with success inside of you. And don't let nobody tell you that. Look, like I said, we are in a time, a social media time, where people will say the most horrendous, horrible, crazy things to you. But you can't let somebody else's words dictate who you are and who you want to be. Your words dictate who you are and who you want to be. You got what I'm saying? So you stay believing in yourself, how Lomachenko believed in himself, and how George Ferocious Kambosos believed in himself, and you go out and achieve. This is Power Grind Sports, encouraging you to turn your domination into dedication. I'm out of here. Stay on the grind.